Well, hello there, friends and neighbors. It's me, Desi Arnaz, professional investor, and I want to welcome you guys today to my show. My show is called Note Investing for Newbies, and it's on this show that we talk about investing in mortgage notes, and I show people how to become financially independent as a note investor. And it's a safe way to make money. It's a safe way to protect your family. It's a great way to invest your capital. So, welcome, guys. I'm Desi Arnaz, as I said, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to get started note investing and then actually how to build a portfolio of notes that will take care of you and your family for the rest of your life. I know it can be done because I'm doing it. I'm watching my daughter and her fiance do it. I have students that are doing it, coaching students that are doing it. It's awesome. And you can do it too. Okay. Unless, of course, you want to sit around and make excuses. So you can either make excuses or you can make money. What do you prefer? Hit me up right now. Let me know in the chat. Do you prefer making excuses or cash dollar bills? What's better for you? Dollar bills? Welcome, Maurice, to the show today. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Great to see you. All right. All right, we got Warren Curry tuning in from Cincinnati, Ohio. Right on. Welcome, Warren. Welcome to the show today. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. Bethany says she can't hear me. So can you guys hear me now? My lips are moving. Can you hear me? There we go. For the win, dollar bills. That's what it says. Good. Apparently you can hear me. Very good. Dollar bills. Jonas, welcome. Hey, like it's a nice icon picture there. Like that one. All right. Thank you all for letting me know you can hear. Patrick, welcome today. Patrick and Bethany, welcome you guys to the show today. Very good. I appreciate you guys all letting me know that you can hear me. So, as you know, this is the Note Investing for Newbies show. Welcome to the show. And what I'm going to do first, is what I like to do, is I like to tell people what note investing is, because I know that a lot of people that are brand new to the space listen in from time to time, especially on the replay. I get lots and lots of replays. And so just for those of you that have never heard of a note, what we're talking about today is investing in debt. A note is an IOU. And how can you invest in debt? Well, what you can do is you can buy the debt from the lender that is owed the money. So if a lender is owed money and you buy that debt, you are in essence a note investor. The type of debt that I like to buy and that I recommend investing in is debt that has collateral. In case you don't know what that is, collateral is something that you can take if people don't pay you. Not that I want to take someone's home, but if they don't pay, they can't stay. That's just the way it goes, right? You can't stay in your home if you don't pay, and neither can other people who owe you money. So what we do is we approach banks and hedge funds and places like that, and we buy debt from them because they're willing to sell it, and they're willing to sell it at a discount like you're going to see in a few minutes today. I'm going to show you how to take this business and how to create $5,000 a month in passive income for yourself using notes, and you can do it over the next 3 years, plus or minus. Okay? How's that sound? Does that sound good? How many of you would like to have $5,000 a month passive income coming in for the rest of your life? Hit me up in the chat. Say, sounds good. $5,000. $5,000. Does that sound good to you? Because I can tell you, you can certainly do it. And you can do it faster than that, but some of you I know are a little bit slower than others, right? So yeah, put it in the chat. Would you like to learn how to make $5,000 a month passive income with note investing, not even using your own money? Yes. Patrick says, sounds good. I'm in. I know you're in, buddy, because you're doing it. Patrick is a star student of mine, and he is doing it. And I have other students that are doing it. You can certainly do it. All right. All right. So we're going to be talking about that, guys. Now, just so you guys all know, my show is brought to you by investbrilliantly.com. You can head on over to investbrilliantly.com. If you're not already a coaching student, you can go there. You can learn about investing in mortgage notes. And I have free video and a lot of free content there that you can use. This is what the website looks like. When you get there, you just go right here. If you want to learn about the coaching, click on Tell Me About the Coaching Program. And when you get there, click on that, watch the video. I explain the coaching program, how it works. I'm not going to take the time to do that today, but you'll enjoy it, I guarantee. Okay. Here's what I want to show you though today. I'm going to show you this. How to create $5,000 a month passive income using mortgage notes and not your own money. Now, if you have your own money or some of your own money, it helps move it along even a little faster, as you'll see in a minute, but you don't have to have money. What I can tell you about creating wealth is this. Wealth is not created with money. Wealth is created with financial intelligence. I'll say that again. Wealth is not created with money. Wealth is created with financial intelligence. If you don't have financial intelligence, even if you inherit money, you're going to lose it. If you don't have financial intelligence, even if you but you earn a bunch of money playing basketball, you're going to die broke. You're going to lose it because you don't have financial intelligence. That's the value right there that you bring to the marketplace. Financial intelligence. If you learn that, you're all set. Even if you lost all your money, if you got financial intelligence, you can get it back again. You've heard about millionaires who make a lot of money, they become millionaires, they lose it all, and then you look back 5 years later, they're rich again. And you say they're lucky. And if you say they're lucky, I say you're mistaken. That's not luck. It's financial intelligence. You guys get that? All right, so that's what I'm talking about here today, financial intelligence. Let me show you something here. How to create $5,000 a month passive income using notes, okay? So I'm going to walk you through my little slideshow here and show you how that works. This is brought to you by investbrilliantly.com. I'm going to show you how to create bulletproof passive income. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean passive income that comes in year after year for decades, and you already know what the downside is going to be. Your worst case scenario is still good. That's why it's bulletproof. It's a simple strategy. It's a realistic plan that I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to show you how to secure your future right now. Now, why do you want to do that, guys? Obviously, you want to do that for yourself and your family. I mean, that's why we do all this stuff we do, right? That's why we get up and go to work every day, so that we can have a good lifestyle. And what good is a good lifestyle if you don't have anybody to share it with, right? Being a rich hermit, that's not fun. No, it's about being with your family and doing something special for your family. And as you guys that know me, I'm all about sharing it and paying it forward to the next generation too. Once you get financially intelligent, if you're not already there, you need to teach the next generation because they're not going to learn it in college. I can guarantee you that too. If instructors in college knew how to be financially independent, they would. Most college professors and high school teachers and counselors are broke. You know it. Some of them are in your family. You know what I'm talking about. They're certainly not multimillionaires, and they will never be because they're broke and they don't get it. So you're going to do this for yourself and your family. You can be the hero for your family. Every family, every wealthy family, I should say, has one person that made all the difference in their family. You look through their lineage, and you'll see that there was one person that turned the corner for every wealthy family. For example, in the Kennedy family, it was Joe Kennedy, right? He turned the corner, took that family to another level. You can be that person in your family. As a matter of fact, you should. Because you got right now people out there that are looking for places to put their money. And so I'm going to show you how you can help those people become more secure with their future by investing in note deals that you help to structure, because you've got the financial intelligence to structure those deals. Why would people work with you? Because this is the alternative. If they don't invest their money with you into notes, they're going to be looking at putting their money someplace safe because they don't know what else to do with it. Where's the safest place to put your money? In a bank. But look at this. Bank of America paying a whopping 0.75%, not even 1% interest on your money. That's almost criminal, in my opinion. You know, if you're going to put your money out there and they're going to give you less than 1%, you guys like that? How many of you would like to put your money in less than 1% yield? Yeah, that's stupid. But that's all you know. If you don't have that financial intelligence, you don't know what else to do. Some people understand that they don't want to put their money to work for 1%, so they put their money into a riskier environment where they feel they can get a higher return, because we're always told, if you want a higher return, you got to take more what? Risk. What if you could show people how to get great returns without taking extraordinary risk? I mean, what if you could do that? What if you could show people how to get 8, 9, 10 times the return on their money that they get at the bank today without taking additional risk? As a matter of fact, taking, in my opinion, even less risk than putting your money in the bank. Because to me, putting your money in the bank, you are losing money because of inflation, right? They're not paying you even enough to cover the inflation. So I see that as a loss. Okay. All right. So people go to the stock market. They don't know about stocks. So they say to some financial planner or stockbroker, here's my life savings. Please don't lose it. And the stock market hasn't done poorly over the past 50 years. As a matter of fact, it's done pretty well. But my research shows that the average over the last 50 years, I know we've got some periods in there where it's done way better than this and worse. But over the last 50 years, the stock market has averaged 9.69%. That's a good return. That's a fair return. It's a reasonable return. The problem with the stock market is it depends on when you get in and when you get out, right? Now, suppose, for example, that you got into the stock market right here, but you got out over here because that's when you retired and now you need your money so you can live, right? Well, you didn't do so well. Now, if you got in right here and then you got out up here, then you did awesome. That's fabulous. Good for you. But it's all luck. It's all just luck. And I don't want to count on my future, the success of my future based on luck. So check this out. Okay. The stock market, I think people should not be putting their money in there unless they are really well versed in it. The stock market has had 26 corrections over the past 50 years. The average loss during a correction is 12%. That's crazy. The stock market has had 6 bear markets over the last 50 years. The average loss in a bear market is 42%. 42%. Some of you on this call may have seen your own personal stock portfolio drop by a large percentage. Let me know. Anybody on here ever lost money in the stock market besides me? What kind of percentage loss do you think you might have experienced if you were to like quantify it that way? Anybody want to share? No, that doesn't sound like a winner. I put that on by mistake. Sorry about that, guys. That was not cool. Okay. All right. So let me just go on. The bear market. People are looking for income. So they're looking for safety, right? They're looking for growth, and they're looking for income. Income, people go to income funds, they go to crowdfunding, they go to peer-to-peer lending, they go to real estate. Most people that are really looking for cash flow, they think real estate, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That was certainly what I did. I thought real estate, but I'm telling you guys, notes are better. Time is marching on, so you just don't have time to make mistakes. And so one of the things that you want to do is you want to find something that works and stick to it. If it's real estate for you, great. If it's stocks for you, great. I just think notes are better. And before you know it, take it from me, I'm 67 years old. Before you know it, you're going to be there too, unless you die first, right? That's the only way you avoid it. So if you're going to be there and you know you're going to be there, don't be naive and say, oh, I got time, because you really don't have time. If you want to get some perspective on how fast time is going, think about how fast the last 5 years have gone by, right? What were you doing 5 years ago? And where are you going to be 5 years from now? I'm telling you, what I'm going to show you today, 5 years from now, you can be a millionaire for sure. And I'm going to show it to you right now, how we can do that. Okay. So the old saying, work hard, save your money, and you're going to be okay in retirement. Well, you know what? I don't agree. I see too many people that have taken that plan. They drank that Kool-Aid. They bought into that idea, and then they hit retirement and they can't retire. That's sad. I'm working right now at 67, but I'm not really working. I actually enjoy this. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy sharing with you guys. I'm making money. And every single month, I make more money than I did the month before, because every single month I buy another note or two, and using the very strategy that I'm going to be showing you. How would you like to do that? Every month, know that you're going to make more than you did the month before. How many of you would like that? Hit me up in the chat. Would you like to make more money month after month and just know that the plan that you're on gets you more money month after month after month? Is that good? Is that a good plan? I think it's a smoking hot plan. So let me show you how that works. Okay. All right. Financial freedom. How to create passive income. Literally a money tree that just grows money for yourself. Month after month after month. Okay. Here's how to create $5,000 a month passive income with mortgage notes. You're going to like this. Okay. You're going to do it by investing some of your own money if you have any, but you're also going to do it by joint venturing. All I'm going to talk about today is how to do it under the joint venture structure, because to me, that's where the real wealth comes in. Of course, you can invest your own money and you can hyper growth this strategy that I'm about to share with you. But check this out. This is how we do it. You got to find a good note that has a good pay history. We show you how to do that in our training. You got to buy it at a discount and thereby increasing the yield that you receive on that note. Now, if you're brand new to note investing, you may say, what? But trust me, it's not that complex. You can learn that over at Invest Brilliantly, how to do this kind of stuff, okay? But anyway, you're going to buy it at a discount. I show you how to do that too. And then you're going to hire yourself an asset manager or a loan servicer to manage that asset for you so that you can have true passive income. You don't have to deal with the people that own the home. Because when you are a note investor, you are actually the lender, the mortgage holder for some homeowner. And you don't want to have to be on the phone saying, hey, where's your mortgage payment this month? Or you don't want to have to send out a statement at the end of the year. Here's how much interest you paid me. No, hire a servicing company or an asset manager to handle that for you. They're not expensive at all, cheaper than a property manager in real estate, and they'll handle all that for you, okay? And then you want to just sit back and collect mortgage payments. So that's the strategy that I'm going to share with you. Does that sound pretty good? Sit back and collect mortgage payments. Let me show you an example of one that I own. I still own this note right here, okay? I call it a Buckeye Beauty. For those of you that know Buckeyes, that's Ohio, right? The Ohio State Buckeyes. So there's a photograph of the house. Cute little house on a cute little street in a nice little town. As a matter of fact, the street here is a cobblestone street. You young people might not even know what that is, but before we have paved streets like we have now, back in the day, streets in the bigger cities were made out of big bricks. They call them cobblestones. And they're really kind of cool looking. But this street is actually a cobblestone street, or at least it was in 2014 when I bought the note. By now, maybe they paved over it. I hope not. Okay. So here's the story. This homeowner bought this house in 2005. They got a mortgage from Chase Bank. And in 2012, they were having some financial trouble, and Chase modified their note for them. A loan modification. You guys have probably heard of that. That's what the banks were doing during the last recession in order to prevent foreclosure. And so these people Chase modified their mortgage. At the time that I bought the note, the property was valued, according to a local real estate agent at that time, the property was valued at $65,000. The loan balance at that time was $46,000. That's how much these people owed on their house. Now, I know those of you that live on the coast, right? You go, $46,000, my car costs that much. Well, yeah, that may be true. But in a lot of America, you can still buy a pretty decent house for $65,000, $100,000. I mean, not everything is $500,000 like New York and California. Okay, it's just not. These people's monthly payment is $413 a month after the modification, and there were 15 years left when I stepped into the picture. So if I buy the note, that means I get to collect $413 a month for 15 years. That's not bad. I can live with that. So as I said, the unpaid balance was $46,000. I negotiated a purchase price of $26,750. Remember I said earlier that we buy at a discount? That's what I'm talking about. Now, you may ask yourself, why would the bank sell me this note at $26,750? Well, I don't know, but they did. Okay. Do you have to know why sometimes? Sometimes it's just say, hey, It is what it is. They did. Now, this was a part of a package. I didn't just buy one. They would not have sold me one at that price, I'm sure. But they would have given me a discount either way. But this was part of a package. I bought a bunch of them at once, but this one was $26,750. And here's the rest of the story. Paying $26,750 for this note means that my money was working at 17%. 17% return on my money. Now, I just showed you guys, Bank of America is paying what? Less than 1%. But let's just be generous and say Bank of America is paying 1%. What that means, and I just really want you to hear what I'm about to say. What that means is this. I could take my $26,000, put it into Bank of America, and it would take me 17 years to earn as much interest as I will in 1 year with this investment. Yeah. See, this is why you can get rich in the note business. That's financial intelligence, understanding how to do this stuff. Okay. So now, here's the deal though. $413 a month for 15 years. I didn't fund this entire deal myself. You can structure these deals to fund them using joint venture partners. Now, what does that mean? That means that someone else puts up the money to do the deal and you guys share in the profits. And that is how you build a large portfolio. Unless, of course, you just happen to be sitting on, $5 million, and you can just use your own money. But if you're not sitting on $5 or $10 million, then you need to use a strategy like this. So here's how you can structure a deal like this. You find a joint venture person, you find a person with $26,000 who says, hey, I'm willing to put some money into that deal. It looks pretty good. Remember, this thing's paying 17%. So there's room for both of us to make a little money, right? So my JV partner buys into this note at $26,750. That means we're getting a $19,250 discount on the price of the note because the people owe $46,000. That's the other thing to keep in mind. The day we buy this note, even though we only pay 26, they still owe us 46. Okay? They don't know that we paid 26 to Chase to buy the note. They have no idea. So anyway, we got a $19,000 discount on that note. So here's how we structured the deal. My JV partner got 70% of the monthly payment, and I got 30% of the monthly payment. Remember, the payment's $413 a month. I said, you put up $26,000, and you can have 70% of the payment. My JV partner said, you know what? That's certainly a lot better than what I can get in the bank. And so they went for it. And also, I said to my JV partner, if we get an early payoff, then we split that 50-50. Now, what that means is this. Just suppose, this didn't happen yet, right? But just suppose that a month after we bought this note from Chase, these people decided to sell the house and go buy another house or whatever. So if they had sold the house, they would have paid us $46,000, right? 46 grand, because that's how much they owed us. Then first thing that would have happened is I would have given my JV partner back his $26,750. That would have left us $19,000, and we just would have split that right down the middle. We'd get about roughly 10,000 each, right? Almost 10,000 each. So his 26 would have grown to 36. Is that a great return? Yes. Okay. How long would it take to do that in the bank? Isn't this good stuff, guys? Look, I just want to take a minute and say this. This is good stuff. I don't know if you've ever invested this way, but this is good stuff. You can do this. And there are people out there that will work with you in learning how to do this stuff. Okay. So in the chat, just chat in there, type in the chat, good stuff, good stuff. This is very good stuff. If you want to learn how to do this kind of stuff, as I said earlier, you just head on over to investbrilliantly.com. I got a lot of training on there on how to do this kind of stuff. If you want any hand holding or coaching, just click on the coaching button and then you'll reach me. Okay, if you decide you want us to help coach you. All I charge is $97 a month for coaching. And it's no contract, just month to month. I mean, what do you want to learn? You want to learn something? You willing to invest in yourself? If you are, get over to investbrilliantly.com and start learning this stuff. Get yourself smarter. Okay? I know that you're already intelligent. Let's work on your financial intelligence. So anyway, that's how I structure my JV deals. That's how I structured this JV deal. And that's how it works. Now, let's take a look at my JV partner's position. Let's see how he did and is still doing, because these people are still paying. They never missed a payment, ever. Okay. So month after month, we get $413. 70% of that goes to my JV partners. $289 goes to my JV partner. So he gets $289. Remember, he only put up $26,750 and he's collecting $289 a month now. Over 15 years, he's going to get paid back 52 grand, literally doubling his money. So what kind of a return does that mean? That means his money is literally working at a 10% yield. Okay, that's a 10% annualized yield on his money. ROI stands for return on investment. And get this, the day he bought the note, didn't he also position himself to collect half of the $19,000? Half of that $19,000, that's increasing his net worth, because he's going to get half that $19,000. He increased his net worth by $9,600 that day. If he had been paid off the very next day, that's how that would have worked out. Okay, so look, for my JV partner, this was an awesome deal. Fantastic. Okay. That's why people do this with you guys. So I'm going to show you guys, I teach you guys how to talk to people and how to show people this type of an option and how they can get good returns safely. Think about this. Remember, this house is worth $65,000. Okay. Think about that. Suppose these people stop paying us. Well, then he wouldn't get a monthly payment, but neither would I. Okay. Neither of us gets a monthly payment, but if they stop paying us, we can also take the house because we are the bank. If they don't pay us, we take the house, we sell it for $65,000. He gets back his $26,000. We split the difference. Hello. Not a bad deal for him. I mean, what's the downside for him? What's the risk for him? There is none. Think about it. I mean, I hate to say there is none. So let's just say this. Very little. Very, very little. Not much risk. Okay? That's the point. You can put your money in the stock market and take some big risk, and who knows, maybe you'll hit it big. You'll buy the next Facebook. Maybe you won't. Most don't, okay? Why even bother with that? Why even take a chance? Just do something that you know works, okay? With mortgage note investing, you can have the safety so you can sleep well. You will see your money growing, and your money's coming in every single month, so you have some cash flow. I mean, come on. Okay. How did it look for me? Well, here's how it looked for me. And this is how you guys can do this. You can create this for yourself. And I'll show you exactly, step by step, how to do this. And I'll hold your hand and walk you through this process. Okay. This particular note, my cash flow is $124 a month, every month. Okay. You do that times 15 years. That's 180 payments. That means this note's going to pay me $22,000. So the day I buy this note, I have $22,000 of potential income coming in from this note. Worst case is I have $9,600. Best case is I have $22,000. And that's if they pay me like they're supposed to. If in fact we foreclose, I have even more than $22,000. Okay. So that's how it works. So I have safety, I have growth, and I have income, but I don't have any money tied up in this. So once you do this type of deal, if you want to start creating a $5,000 a month income for yourself, all you've got to do is this. You set up a deal like that, and then you do it again. And then you set up a second one, and then you do it again. And then you set up the third one, and then you do it again. But how do you do it? Well, I'll show you that in just a minute. But in less than 3.5 years, if you just do one a month, in less than 3.5 years, here's how it'll play out for you. You're going to be collecting $124 a month. That's 30% in this example. Obviously, everyone's different. I've got one that pays me about $80 a month, and I've got one that pays me $450 a month. My average is $153 a month. Okay, that's my average. And I got a bunch of these. Okay, but I'm just telling you, you can do one a month. If you do one a month for 41 months, at the end of 41 months, you got over $5,000 a month coming in. $5,000 a month coming in. And you're not working for this money. You've structured these deals and you're going to get paid for as long as these people keep paying their mortgage. If they stop paying their mortgage, then you're going to get the real estate, and you're going to sell the real estate, take the profit, split it with your partner, and do it again. Because your partner is going to give you back the money and say, okay, let's do it again. I've only had one person in 3 years that didn't say, let's do it again. And that's because he needed the money to pay a tax bill. But everyone else has said, okay, let's do it again. Every one of my joint venture partners, when we get paid off early. Good stuff, okay? So you're going to be making $5,000 a month. Isn't that fantastic? But check this out. 22,000. This is what will happen for you. You're going to have a net worth of $22,000 for each one of your assets, assuming that they were all identical to this, which they won't be. But let's just say each one's worth $22,000. 41 of those puts your net worth at $1 million, just under $1 million. Your portfolio is valued at just under $1 million. Wow. Wow. You have a portfolio now. You don't have any money tied up in it. You're collecting $5,000 a month, and you got $1 million heading your way over the next whatever number of years. I mean, think about that. That's a powerful position to be in. And that's just for 3 years, okay? You can go beyond 3 years. You don't have to stop. I know of people that have 300 of these. The biggest number that I've ever seen, there's a real estate agent, and I really wish I could find his information again. There's a real estate agent that I heard of. He was a RE/MAX real estate agent. He has 7,000 partnerships like this. He has a whole team of people that manage the portfolio for himself. Can you imagine that? Even if he's only making, let's just say he's only making $100 per one. 7,000 of them times $100 is $700,000 a month. Duh. $700,000 a month. He's got 7,000 notes that he's joint ventured on. I don't know how you pull off that many. I don't know. I just have no idea. Maybe he does giant presentations to big rooms of people. I don't even know. That's just what I had heard about. Okay. So guys, the opportunity is here for you. Okay. It's here for you. Just in no time at all, you could be making yourself $5,000 a month, $1 million net worth. And in so doing, you can create a lifestyle for yourself that other people just envy. Here's how you do it. It's pretty simple. You find a note, you buy it at a price that'll pay you somewhere around 12% or better. I showed you one here today, 17%. You can find them 12% or better, okay? And you can do it with a 10%er. You can certainly do this with a 10%er. But if you can find one that's 12% or better, which they're out there, we sell them all the time at 12% at our company. Then you find someone who wants to get their money out of the stock market or out of the 0.75% bank account at Chase or Bank of America. And there's a lot of people like that, by the way. Or you find somebody who has a retirement account and they're worried about not having enough money for retirement, or they're worried about their retirement account being lost in the stock market. Well, you know, it could be your friend, your relatives. You have relatives who work at these companies, and the companies are putting money into their retirement accounts, and they're worried about that. Well, you can help these people out. But anyway, you'll find someone. Once you have the financial intelligence and you can have a conversation around it, believe me, you will have people around you that'll say, you know what you're saying sounds really good. Will you help me? And then you can offer them an opportunity to partner with you on your note deals. These are your note deals. You're the one with the financial intelligence. And you say, look, you partner with me on my note deal. I'll give you half the profits and 70% of the payments. I know a guy that does his joint ventures with half the profits and half the payments. It's whatever you want, right? You guys negotiate this, okay? So that's how you do this. You can find deals at investbrilliantly.com in the note vault. We have notes there for sale. If you want to see some notes that are for sale, they go really fast. As a matter of fact, sometimes they don't even make it into the vault and they're gone. But once you get registered in the note vault, at least I'll know that you're around. And if you have any interest and I get a note in there, you'll be notified by the vault that, hey, there's another note for sale. So you can go to investbrilliantly.com, register at the note vault, and then you'll be notified. You can check in there. You can see all the notes that we have for sale. Now, if you just want to talk about investing in notes, you can reach me Desi Arnaz at investbrilliantly.com. I have a link on there so you can actually book onto my calendar. Okay. I have a link right on there. So you can book an appointment with me right on my calendar at investbrilliantly.com. And then I can talk with you about investing in notes and see what you think, right? Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not, but you never know. It's worth looking into and seeing if it's something that would work for you and your family. And understand it's not just about you. It's also about your family. I'm proud to say that my daughter and her fiance are involved in this business with me. Nowadays, my granddaughter is also involved in this business, as well as my daughter-in-law. And now my grandson is working with us in this business. I'm just telling you, there's an opportunity for you to bring your family into the picture, and you can start to help everybody in your family. Remember I said earlier, every family has someone that is the difference maker, the one that turned the corner for that family financially, and that can be you, and it should be. It should be. If you're not going to do it, who's going to do it? I can tell you what, you're not going to find a better way to do it, in my opinion, than the plan I just laid out for you, because it's totally doable. One person a month? Come on. Who wants to earn maybe 8, 9, or 10% on their money? You can't find one person a month who'd like to safely earn 8, 9, or 10% on their money? Are you kidding me? There's $1 trillion in the stock market hoping to earn 9%. And you know these people who have their money in the stock market. They're not strangers. They're your neighbors. They're your coworkers. They're your friends. It might be you. You can do this. This is not that hard. This is not rocket science. You just have to understand it. Invest here and then invest here. Okay? Invest here first, though. You got to get the smarts. You got to get the financial intelligence. This is good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is good stuff. Okay? People do say it's too good to be true. You're right, Patrick. People do say it's too good to be true. I just say, God dropped this into my lap, and I'm not going to drop it. Okay? It's a blessing for me. It's a blessing. And it can be a blessing for you, and you can be a blessing for someone else, and you need to be a blessing for someone else, because there's someone out there right now looking for their blessing, praying for their blessing. And here you are with this financial knowledge, and you haven't told them. Shame on you. Okay? Shame on you. And if you don't feel that you know enough, then spend $100 and let me coach you. Come on, don't be cheap and stupid. Spend $100. Let me teach you this business. I'm just kidding with the stupid part. Sorry about that. No, don't be naive. That's the word, naive. Bill says, share with your friends and family. I know Bill does. Bill, good for you. Good for you, man. I know you share it with everybody. I try to share it with everybody because I know how important it is and how life-changing it is. And I know that people are secretly looking for something in their hearts. Maybe they're embarrassed to even talk about it. You know, nobody wants to say, I don't really understand how money works. Nobody wants to have that conversation. The link to my website, I'm going to show you that again. Thank you for asking, Theodore. Theodore McIntosh. That's a pretty Irish name. Theodore McIntosh. Okay, I like it. My website is investbrilliantly.com. Easy to remember, right? I was on one of my mini vacations. I don't mean mini short, mini meaning like bountiful, right? Because I like to take a lot of trips. I was on one of my mini vacations and I was in Florida and I was staying at a Hilton. And Hilton's slogan at that time was travel brilliantly. And I thought, travel brilliantly. Okay. And I thought, yeah, how about invest brilliantly? And that's where that came from. So that's all you got to remember. Just invest brilliantly so that you can travel brilliantly. Thank you guys so much. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, get over to my website. You can actually send me an email right from there too. You can also schedule a time with me. Oh, thank you for straightening me out, my friend. It's Scottish. It's Scottish. I love it. I love it. Well, I'm glad to have you on today, Theodore. Really glad to see you. All right. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I normally go 30 minutes. I went 40 minutes today, got a little bit long-winded. I hope you forgive me for that, but I hope you found value in this. And more importantly, I hope you do something with it. There's no reason for you to be worried about financial things. Put money in the past. Just put it behind you. The very best way for you to help your entire family is for you to do well financially. If you're doing well, then you can help others. And who knows, there might be someone coming up behind you, a little brother, a little sister, a little niece, nephew, grandchild, who says, you know what? I want to learn this stuff. I want to follow in your footsteps. That's the legacy right there. You know, we think rich people leave the legacy of money. It's not even about the money. Rich people teach their children how money works. Once you understand how money works, then it's no longer about anything except for you just implementing the knowledge that you now have. So do this stuff, guys. Learn this stuff. Be serious about this. This is not something to take lightly. This is not something to go part-time joking. This is it. This is it. You've been looking for it. I know you have. I was looking for it for 40 years almost, and I finally found it when I was 60 years old. 60 years old. I wish I'd found it when I was as young as Theodore. My goodness. I'd be richer than Warren Buffett right now if I had found it when I was your age, Theodore. So glad that you found it when you're young. Someone was praying over your life, my friend. That's how you got here. God sent you here. And what are you going to do with this? And I'm not singling you out because I'm talking to every single one of you guys on here. It's not a mistake that you're here today. You could be anywhere right now, watching anything. You could be watching a baseball game, a football game, whatever is on TV. I don't even watch sports. You know, you could be watching Tiger King. No, you're not. You're watching me, and you're watching me for a reason. Don't let it go to waste. That's it for me, guys. God bless you guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my coaching. If you've heard a word I said, you'll be there. Okay, I look forward to seeing you guys in my coaching. God bless you.